Hey guys, thanks for dropping in for another diecast review. This one here, I was pretty excited to get, it has not disappointed like some cars that I've received in the past, as far as quality of the graphics, the decals, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. I think they hydro dip these nowadays. It's not like they pad print them like back in the old days, but sometimes the decals will be not exactly in the right spot, but or they might be crooked or something like that. But this one seems to be spot on. So really awesome car. We'll start off with the box. Normal 2022 race winner box. I think these are just generic to the Xfinity series. Then they put a decal on for what car is going to be in there, put a decal on for the finish, and then obviously the label here, minimum order quantity on these. There was only a few left. I ordered what Lionel had for remaining inventory. I think I got like 3 of these, so I'm going to keep 1 and 2 of them will go on the eBay store. So, anyway, the winner card, 1 hour, 51 minutes, 59 seconds. Start position 3rd. Interesting though, they have start position 3rd on here, but it doesn't say anything about what actually happened. They had to change a battery out at the beginning of this race, and Justin had to go to the tail, so he came all the way from the tail to win this race. 147 laps, 6 cautions for 33 laps. He led 76 laps total, and won by 0.259 seconds. There was a late caution, and AJ Allmendinger actually was leading the race, but Justin had newer tires by quite a few laps. I can't remember exactly how many laps, but it was basically no contest when they went back to green. Allgaier drove away and won it with flying colors. So winner decal in the box with it, and then the rest is just the normal RCCA, Lionel Garage, return slip, all that good stuff that you see with every diecast. So on to the car. This sucker is cool. First off, throwback to Dale Earnhardt, which is bad to the bone. I like these. I like the tire font, or whatever, the tire livery that they decided to go with this year at Darlington. And I kind of compliments this paint scheme. I don't know if that was the exact same tire that they would have ran when Earnhardt ran this particular paint scheme, but it goes good with it. Looks good. Quite a bit of dirt, grime, typical of Darlington. Place chews up tires pretty good. One thing that there is not on this car is a Darlington stripe. Justin must have kept her off the wall and kept her clean all day for the most part. A few, I don't know if that's, it must be something something that was on the car at the end of the race. It doesn't feel like it's anything extra. Looks like a piece of paint spatter or something. But yeah, Hellmann's, Degree, Brandt, number 7, and then these, this old style Nascar logo, which is kind of cool. Goodyear front, quite a bit of rubber, grime, whatever. This is kind of cool. Hellmann's 358 on the hood, Allgaier and Xfinity on the name banner, the windshield banner. This is kind of cool. With these race wins, they have started to do this drop down sun visor thing, which is kind of neat. I don't know if you can see that or not. Kind of tip it goofy. I think you can see it. There was a Kyle Busch car that I saw that had like a really weird shaped one, and that must have just been the way he wanted it. They went ahead and taped it off how he wanted it wherever it was. I can't remember what car that was, but it was a race wind version. The driver's side, yeah, this must be something that was on the car because it's on both sides, obviously. Same type of deal. A little bit of rubber grime back here behind the left rear. This, I don't know what this is, if this was a little bit of rubber that whipped around or what. Not sure what this little mark is up here behind the rear window. Black mark of some sort. Must be a, I don't know, piece of tape or something. Yeah, basically a pretty clean car for a race wind version, especially Darlington, like I was saying before. He was burning the tires down after the race. Must not have actually blew the tires out, because these tires are just, you know, the standard sanded down race version tires. Nothing's actually, you know, ground up like they do with a tire that actually tears apart. So rear panel, Hellmann 7 Camaro, a little bit of dirt grime, nothing too major. Deck lid Hellmann's on the roof, Allgaier on the back window. Yeah, just a good looking car altogether. I thought this was kind of cool. There's a little 5-star decal down at the bottom of the windshield. Just some of that detail is really cool. Like I say, the quality of the lettering and everything on this is spot on. This car looks really, really good. They did a great job. The quality seems to be coming up a little bit. I got some cars, over the course of like last year, or cars that were manufactured last year anyway, and there was some of the decals that were way off, goofy, crooked, and it's kind of disappointing, but they've really kind of stepped up their quality game and are kind of back to having some quality looking pieces. You know, the Xfinity cars with this basic, you know, non-posable wheels and pretty basic underbody and all that. It is what it is. Wish the trunk lids opened and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, when you put it on a shelf and you look at it, as long as the paint scheme looks good, you know, and everything's accurate, I can live with the lack of detail, I guess. But other than that, that's all I got on this one. Like I say, really impressed with the detail. Looks like even, you know, like on the roof here, you can see where this decal lays over, and they had cut out in the decal for the roof flaps, and that lines up perfectly with the grooves in the roof. I mean, it's pretty spot on. Looks really good. Hadn't opened the hood. Not much engine, I mean, as much engine detail as these ARC Xfinity cars have. Wix filters and Chevrolet on the bottom side of the hood. Nothing as far as grime or anything underneath. I did have one car earlier in the year, last year, that was a race wind version, and it had rubber underneath the hood, which I thought was kind of cool. Can't remember which one that was. Maybe a Josh Berry, or might have been the Bristol AJ Allmendinger car. But anyway, that's all I got. I got 1 or 2 of these, and I'm going to put them on the eBay store. So if you're looking for one and can't find one anywhere else, I know Lionel's out of these. There are some dealers that still have them. So take a look. And other than that, thanks for stopping by.